go. Charles and me about to take you on guitar safari. So turn on your computer, turn on your phone, 'cause it's about to go down. One volume, one tone. Yeah, Charles and me, we're about to take you on guitar safari. So turn on your computer and turn on your phone, 'cause it's about to go down. One volume, one tone.
Well, hello there, everybody. It's Friday night. It's Guitar Safari from the Workbenches. Seth, how are you?
We have a different perspective on life tonight, my friend. It's so strange to turn things ever so slightly to the left. You ever turn something to the left, Charles? And then you're like, something has happened.
Definitely.
Welcome to my life from the left.
So, folks, if you see me looking to the left all night tonight, that's because that's where my chat is, right over here below.
Oh, nice.
For those of you that wanting to know, the Charles Green guitar is right over there. So if you crane your neck ever so slightly, you'll still never see it.
Oh.
All right. So
the one getting worked on?
Yeah, it's getting worked on, and we are ready to go into our final 3 coats of clear this weekend. I just got a little more wet sanding to get it there, and so that's that one.
Well, that's beautiful. I didn't know that you were going to be standing up the whole time. I feel weird now. I mean, I also am ready for some workbench stuff, but I also set up myself for chill, laxing in front of the fire.
Well, you can't have a workbench show and not be at the workbench, right?
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you can be at the workbench and also in front of the fire.
So, and I had to come out of my comfort, and so let's go ahead and welcome in people from the chat. We had OU812 Ryan, who was in early. Want to know if you had that Parker fly on your bench yet?
I didn't buy the Parker fly. Yeah, I know.
Followed quickly by Herb of Fireside Studios. And we have Paul McNary, and it looks to be all the cat.
Meow 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 meow. Wow, they're getting good.
You are singing to all the cats, aren't you?
Well, I'm just saying those cats. They now have harmony. They're coming together, and the zone. It sounds great.
Excellent. And so we got our buddy Randy Crooks, who says he doesn't have any projects right now, but his project to get done is he has a 12 string to get fixed.
Well, 12 strings, huh? You got one to string.
Yeah, I do have one to string, and we are thinking about doing that as a live stream, believe it or not.
Yeah, why not? Why not live stream it?
I don't know why
a string-a-thon.
I should stop saying it so that people will just think it's not going to happen.
It'll never happen.
About it. Yeah. But yeah,
it could or couldn't happen. It's just up to fate.
But there are a couple of changes that are happening out here in the workshop. I have some Music Nomad stuff that's going to be unboxed, and we'll do a video on that, and then you can see it out here in an operation in the workshop. So that was kind of the deal of doing the 12 string is I needed the proper tools. I wanted to go ahead and do that. And there's another change that'll be happening on the fabric topping videos, but it's a secret. Not saying anything right now.
Oh,
wait.
You're doing that now. You're doing secrets now.
I'm doing secrets. I am building the mystery. And so
building the mystery.
We got our buddy River Docs in the chat.
Mysterious.
You let me get off the rails. It's
supposed to be very mysterious that you're building in the mystery.
And we've got Eddie Fay in the house with us as well. And our buddy Ben McCombs. That's great.
Ben McCombs. Wait, hold on. That's a new. I have no one. Who is Ben McCombs?
That's his alter ego. And
Arr, I'm Ben McCoon.
and just for you, I've got Warritos on the table here. I've got the Mandarin and I've got the fruit punch. So they're here waiting for you.
Nice.
And Wayne McConnell is in the chat. Welcome in, my friend. Keith H.
His Irish cousin is Ben McCoons.
And our buddy Rico B.
Uh-oh. I'm not... okay, here we go.
Love it. Love it. Thanks, and man. Hip Metal Works is here.
What up, Hip? Broke my hip.
Followed up by BC Rich 581.
What up, BC?
And Guitar Man 45 has made it in.
Whoa. Surrounded by nice
he wants nothing. He needs to bring a firearm for the safari. Well, given the people that are here, maybe not a bad idea.
Sometimes you got to bring a gun, a hardtail gun, a sparkly gun.
Welcome in, Jeff H. Let's see. I'm trying to get through these so we can get on with our show. Internationally Insane Studios is here. Welcome in.
What's up, International?
And we've got Symmetry. He's working from the Chinese buffet.
Oh, nice.
I'm a little bit jealous.
Oh, man. Get some dumpling time. Get some dumpling
time. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we are through the chat of folks that are here. And so we've acknowledged everybody. So, Seth, this, you had this idea, right? Because you got a package in.
Finally, like I had ordered or wanted to order this Mustang build kit from VibeWorks Guitars. That's a very inexpensive kit. We had looked at it on the show. We all looked at it together. It was in the same website of the people that do the little kids guitars that I was going to order.
Yeah.
So little kids guitar was out of stock. I'm sorry, in stock. And I was about to pull the trigger. And then I held off for a couple days and went back to the website. And sure enough, the hardtail, the short scale Mustang was in stock.
Excellent.
And so I pulled the trigger. And this was, believe it or not, very recently. It was like I paid for this on Tuesday, I think. On Monday or Tuesday, I clicked I want. And it is here today. And today is Friday. That's crazy.
Nice.
It's pretty fast.
So are we doing the full unboxing on that here? Or?
We can. We don't have to do it this second. But yeah, so I was ordering this Mustang. But look what happened. Can you see the package, how it arrived?
Is that a hole in the package?
Yeah, that is a hole. And then also it sounds like this. It sounds like when you're going around the corner in my Geo Metro really fast. Listen.
Let's hope that's just a really heavy silicon packet.
I'm not going to worry too much for the price. But before I was going to unbox that, I was going to unbox this, which was a gift that I got from my loving companion. Let me stand up here and show y'all. Yeah. All right, are we ready?
Ooh, it's a multi-tool pen set?
Multi-tool pen.
Nice.
That has a LED light, a stylus, tip, for all those that know, and then a bubble level, which was the reason why she got it, because she thought it was a joke, because we have an ongoing joke with the people that built our house that they never used a level in their life. Because I'd look at shit, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm not a stickler, but I have a level. You guys really should have one. Oh, it's pretty cool.
Oh, maybe you should have went to
It's like made out of metal. It's got a bottle opener in it.
That's important.
It's got a bunch of different Oh, I see. It's got a bunch of different multi-tips that you can use. So it's got screwdriver tool, a stylus tool, a rubber tool. So you have to choose which one you want to keep on there. And then it's got your level, and it's got a ruler.
Very nice.
And where's the bubble level? There's the level.
Yeah, that could come in handy.
I mean, just keep it in the backpack or something with the other handy dandy things that you might want to keep in your backpack or on your workbench.
There you go.
On your workbench. So how's your bench? How's your bench hanging?
It is still the small round table. I was going to go ahead and build a bench, but I've been too busy to do that because I wanted a rectangular bench where I'd have more room to spread things out. So, I don't know. I may be just going to go ahead and buy one at this point, just because I don't have the time to build one. And so, but right now we're still using our round table here.
Harbor Freight. They're not too bad. They're not too bad. Harbor Freight.
They're not too bad. I need to go look and see what they have that'll work.
The ones with the pegboard, not that expensive.
All right, so on your bench, we've got this Mustang guitar, right?
Yep.
And
should I go over to that to open that one up?
Do you want to talk about any other projects you got going on, or?
I got tons of projects. No, that's the one that I was gonna open up, but I was trying to take my sweet time because it's gonna be over before you know it. Before you know it.
Well, okay. I could talk about some things that are on my bench. Yes. And so. And I keep looking over here because that's where the chat is. And so my apologies. But
dude, you don't have to apologize to me. I'm annoying as hell. I should every time before I speak should be, I'm sorry. I'm Seth and I'm about to speak. So but I appreciate you, dude. So do you want me to try to do the read some of the chat?
Yeah, it would be easier if you manage the chat if you can.
Eddie Faye says, all right, I'm going to pull my.
But while you're doing that, so, of course, people may have forgotten the Warlock is on the bench. We fixed all our small problems with it. It is ready for its first 3 coats of clear.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So we sanded down off all the old clear that didn't take too well. We fixed most of our problems. There's one little problem I still need to fix, but it is going to be ready for clear. So while the guitar is drying, this one will be getting sprayed.
Your 3 coats, sand it back, and then final how many coats?
So it gets well. There was a problem when I sprayed the first 3 coats of clear on this, and I basically had to strip them all off, and so it's back down to no clear. And then in doing that, I had some problem areas where it went into the fabric, and so I had to recolor those a little bit. And so now we're ready to go ahead and go into clear. This one it's not going to be perfect. But it's still going to be a looker, I think, when we finish.
That's amazing.
And of course, but the big priority, of course, is the Charles Green guitar, right? And so which is sitting right over there, and
yep.
It like I said, just a little more wet sanding on it. It'll be ready for its last 3 coats of clear this weekend.
Totally.
And then we start the wet sanding and the buffing ordeal on that one.
So sometimes when you have a problem.
Hoping for Charles, we're only 2 weeks out.
Oh yeah. Well, sometimes when you have a problem like you encounter with the Warlock, it's an issue, and you have to strip it all back, right? You have to just strip it all back. The good thing about that is that you get to go down to the local strip club, which is a place that you can take your guitar at that point. If this has happened to you, and go. This is so that all the wives and girlfriends out there know that if your guitarist boyfriend is saying, I'm going down to the strip club, it is merely to do work to the body of his Telecaster or Stratocaster or other guitar that might need a little bit of body work. Nothing nefarious.
A couple things from the chat.
Yes.
Ryan asked if I did redo the fabric. Ryan, on the Warlock, I couldn't redo the fabric because that fabric has been discontinued. And so my original plan was I was just going to rip the fabric off the back and just redo the fabric on the back. But when I went back to get it, it's been discontinued. I checked all the stores in the country. None of them have it. It's not available online anywhere. So
makes that guitar pretty unique.
I just have to fix it.
Makes it pretty special.
Yeah. And so this will definitely, the Warlock will definitely be a one of a kind because you can't get the fabric anymore.
Wow.
So unless you've got a stash of, the leopard eye fabric, you're out of luck.
Which I do. What do you think my spandex pants are made out of for my workouts?
I did not need that image.
Yeah, and they fit good.
And symmetry,
no, you in the right places.
Symmetry, very well. You cannot see the Charles Green guitar until Charles Green reveals it.
Yeah, come on, Charles Green. Oh, you know what I get to do now?
What's that?
I get to let you guys know because I felt like a little bit embarrassed by the towel situation, but it was very bright earlier. And if I have the windows open, you know how it is with your camera.
Oh yeah.
It kills it. But now you guys can know that I'm not like a teenager. Now you're going to get a glare, though, probably off the window, huh? Oh, well.
It's all right. It's looking pretty good.
At least I got a window. It's better because it's better also for me to
So you have a shop with a view.
Got a shop with a view down the hill, and I can see the church that's down there. It's pretty religious. Pretty beautiful. It's a beautiful place to live. I'm very thankful for my situation. Got my fire to warm my hands on my electric heat. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Got my bench here to warm my heart. Got my guitars. And I got projects, Charles. You got projects.
We got projects. I have, I have several projects in store. So once we finish the Warlock, I have another Telecaster project.
Oh, nice.
And so I got this inexpensive Galveston Telecaster.
I think I've seen it. Like when you scored it it was about what, $1,400 when you bought it.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
Fine.
But this one is a little more personal. This is for my my older brother.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And he went crazy and spent unreal money on me for Christmas. And one of the reasons why he did that was because while he was down here, I took he's got a custom Harley Davidson with painting, all kinds of paintings on it. And I took the paintings off it, the one off his tank, and I made him a coffee mug and sent him that with the image and one for his wife as well. And then I had gotten him an acoustic guitar and sent that to him because the one he had before was no bueno. And so while he was down here, he's like, I'd love to have one of your fabric tops as well. And so we went and picked the fabric, and I had this, and I let him pick through the guitars I had for projects, and he picked this Telecaster. And so we're going to go ahead and it's going to get a light blue pearloid binding, like a blue and white pearloid binding.
Right.
And he's got a thing for Eagles and patriotic stuff, and so he's going to get this fabric.
Whoa, nice.
And
wait,
so
hold on. How do I, if I just make myself go away?
No, you can just, here you go. And so this will be cool. So we're going to have to kind of play with the layout on it, but I think it's going to work out pretty well. Bring you back.
Don't bring me back. Now I'm on your body, Charles. Look at me. I'm fabric topping.
Well, that you can be. That you can be for sure.
What do I have to do to make you me and you
like that? All right, so that's what I've got on my bench, and
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I've got one more thing on my bench, but let's hold
We'll go
off
to
on
that.
that for a little bit. Yeah, yes, it's Ben, you nailed it. Ben's saying it's looking. He said he can hear Lee Greenwood.
Lee Greenwood.
Looking at and that it's exactly the kind of person my brother is, and so he thinks I'm just going to fabric top it. He doesn't know I'm going to double bind it.
Would you be mad if I fabric bottomed this guitar? Just not fabric wrap, but just the bottom.
Well, I wouldn't be mad. It's your guitar.
I know, but it would just be weird. Man, Charles fabric tops everything. Yeah, Seth fabric bottomed the guitar. All right, that's how. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. She had the whole club. He hit the flow. Next thing you know, I can't read. I don't know why I look at the chat. It's just
I don't know why you do either. That's why I'm doing it.
Letters moving around. This says, "Don't worry, Bart, buying an extra car." Right? I can read.
All right. Seth is a bottom. I knew it.
Apple bottom jeans.
This is almost a family show, Ryan. Almost.
All right, you guys wanna? I'm interested to see how this thing, because this hole coming through there does not look great. Let me do my little thing here. I'm going to switch this around.
Yeah, I think we are ready for looking at what you got there on the.
Well, let's take a look. Let me see how this camera angle is going to look from that.
So do you think this Mustang is going to be a Bartolini baby?
It might be. Yeah, I think it's going to be. Give me a second here to negotiate myself around. Get this big ass chair out of my way. And turn on my lights. Okay. Now we're in better shape. All right. How's that? Can you still hear me?
Yep, sure can.
Good. Let me just tilt that up. That'll be better. Like that. I wish we had background music. The apple bottom jeans. This is a box. They made out of cardboard addressed to me. I have to turn it on the other side.
All right, now I'm gonna sew you out so we get a better view here.
My fingers! I just sliced all of my fingers! Ouch! Okay.
Oh, good grief. I don't think Sherman has been earning his keep lately in production.
No, that's little son of a. Listen. What the hell you talking? Who said that? Who said that? I want to see you. You come. I want to find you.
Well, if you'd make the meetings, Sherman, if you would make the meetings, I'm just saying.
All right. You guys are with me?
We are with you.
Vibe works, or it doesn't work. We'll see, because it has a big ass hole in the box. But let's see.
I love Ben's comment here. He says your camera is hooked on the ceiling fan. Don't turn the fan on.
It's on a microphone stand, a boom stand, an old boom stand, and just kind of tucked on there
with some Scotch tape.
No, it's not even taped. It's just that the thing kind of fits through the microphone holder, and it just kind of holds it in place.
Oh, nice.
Sometimes you just look out. It's just a happy accident. Nice. Nice. This thing's looking wicked nice.
All right, so it looks like we don't have much damage on the from the
We haven't seen the other side, but
video.
yeah, looks pretty good so far. Boom, 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 boom. That's good. That's fine. That's totally fine for what I'm doing, right? That's good enough. That's good enough for rock and roll.
So what kind of finish are you thinking for this thing?
Well, we're gonna talk finish, right? It's I have a bunch of different options in nitro right now. I've got blue. It's Lake Placid blue. I've got Inca silver. I've got white. Good. I could do white and then mask it off and do Inca silver. So it would be Inca. So it would be Inca silver with a couple of white racing stripes. Might be cool. Let's check the quality of the.
Or you could go crazy with the blue and the Inca silver with white stripes.
Right. Is it weird that I can remember this is the first time I've ordered a kit unfinished like this? Like, because I've built so many guitars, but usually it's like, it comes with at least the finished body. But this is going to be kind of fun. So let's see. Everybody says when they get the kits,
it's got a very thin neck. You can't even see it.
Well, I'm going to show off the neck. We were trying to stretch this out, Ben. We're trying to get an hour out of this. All right. Give me a break. Ben's like, either that or I got to go back upstairs. But this is cool. It's got a pretty decent bridge. Let's just show off some of this.
Hola there, Kush. Hello. Welcome in.
What up, Kush, man? Okay.
Okay, doesn't look like the bridge is half bad.
Not terrible. It's about what I would spend, and I'm feeling the saddles, and the saddles feel okay. It's not perfect, but for what it is, all right. So we got that. Got the neck plate, set of setup strings, pre-wired on this, but maybe I won't even change the pots. I'm going to install it with the existing pots and tone cap so that we can see how it is and see if I need to upgrade it. I might not need to. I can if I need to, right? If it sounds terrible.
That's right. If you don't like the sound, yeah, try it first. And if it sounds decent, again, those pots with good pickups probably wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
It depends on what the sweep of them is, right?
Okay, so we got that happening like that, right? That's looking pretty decent, right? Very, very high.
Rico B says maybe the neck fell out the hole in the box. Love it.
Yes, it was that. That's exactly where the neck went. Now this is pretty good here. This cable, boy, that's for one of the nicest cables. Here's the thing, don't send me that. It's cool. But what I do like, truss rod.
Yeah, the cable is there to keep the truss rod wrench company. Keep your Allen wrench company.
Right. I got the truss rod and the Allen wrench, which for me, I just stick right over here. I got a little, you guys saw that. It's a little magnet. Hold those there when I need them. So we also got some tuning keys, and I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna give them they're a B. No, they're a C. C++. All right. I probably will just build it with these, and again upgrade them after I test the quality of it. I think they're going to be okay.
Nice.
I mean, No, I'll probably order nicer ones. I'll just
the tuners are probably, if you want to keep it around, if you want to give it to someone to use and learn on, the tuners are probably where you want to make the change, right?
Yeah, you want it to have a little bit. But again, I'll set it up since it's a hardtail. I'll set it. I'll do it, set it up, try it, and see how they are. So let's look at the neck. The neck. Should we? Does anybody want to look at the neck? Why should we even look at the neck? Okay, here we go. Let's see if. All right. Well, definitely needs to be finished.
So maple fretboard.
Yeah, unfinished maple fretboard, unfinished maple neck. But that's actually pretty cool. That's got a little bit of wood grain that you won't be able to see because my camera is so shardy. But you'll be able to see it as I build it, and I'll make it cool and nice. Yeah, maple fretboard, maple.
Okay, the question in the chat is, how's the fret sprout?
No fret sprout, really. The frets are not, they don't feel nice. They need to be rounded, but there's no sprout.
Okay.
But then again, it's so humid here right now. It's so wet. Everything's puddles of water. So this is not, other than being dry in here because it's dry because of my heater. This would get like rounded out as when you round it over. Oh, let's do the
how's the neck pocket fit?
Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing: they give you this that says this is number 78. Or 78. And then here on this, you can see, I won't lift it all up, but it is also corresponding 78. Let me get some of this stuff out of my way.
So maybe they just wrote that on when they packaged it up.
Well, that's not what they say on their website, Charles.
I'm just saying. You muted yourself.
Oh, I muted myself, didn't I?
Yep.
Am I back?
You're back. You're back. I did not mute him. He muted himself. He knew he was out of line.
So lonely to be me. Okay, here we go.
See, every time you mute yourself, now people are going to assume I mute.
Okay, so let's see how it fits. Are people with me? Charles, where do you go, Charles?
I'm here. I'm over here.
I can't hear Charles now. Are you muted?
No, I am not muted. People can hear me, so.
Oh boy. Well, it's not like snug as a bug on a rug, but it's definitely a good fit, but it's not, it's a little loose. But I wouldn't say it's loose. It's definitely a good fit.
Okay, so it's not rocking around in there. That's
what happened, Charles. Are you coming back?
Look at you. Everybody else can hear me. We're good. We're good.
Oh, you guys can hear Charles, but I can't. Oh, thank you, Ben. Something happened for me.
Oh my. All right, so while he figures that out, we can take so he's got the body and the neck. They kind of fit nicely. It's not real snug, but it's not rocking around in there anyway. And let's welcome 45.
Sorry, guys.
And Ryan is confirming that everybody is hearing me. And so while Seth figures out what he's got going on, because he went out and he'll probably coming back in. So another project that I'm working on, of course, is I have this strap body, and I've been thinking about what fabric I want to go ahead and put on here for a while. And I was looking at the channel, and the video that I have that by far has the most views and the most likes on it is the fabric top strap with the two P90s and the single coil in the neck. And it's that fabric on it. That fabric is so eclectic. It's really kind of hippie-ish. And so having done that one in the red, I know that fabric exists in blues and greens. And that fabric exists in blue and greens. And I think I'm going to go back and find that because that motif was really popular. And I think it'll fit really good on
some digital.
You know, it's good on a strap already. And so I think we're going to go ahead and do that for this one. So this weekend we'll go ahead and we'll do a shopping trip while we wait for guitar bodies to dry, and we'll get the fabric for that. Welcome back, Seth. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Excellent.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now.
That was bullshit. That was bullshit. But as you can see, the neck does fit. Am I right? I mean, it's not too tight, and it's certainly not loose. But it's not like you can pick up the whole guitar with it on there. But it's very snug. Let's take that off.
So we've got Pops in the chat wishing us all a good morning. And
what's happening? Pops. Yeah, I think that those need to come out, guys.
Okay, so we got the Rico B, Estoritos Mandarin, and the Fruit Punch, because we know Ben likes Fruit Punch. So those are really there to
oh my goodness. So the switch, I'm going to say the switch is a 2. The switch has got to come out. The switch ain't going. Well, Charles, am I assembling this thing just kind of as is, except for the pickups?
I think if it's not right, you don't put it on it. That's just
it's just so.
If
but it could last 35 years. You know, it's a big ass switch. It's a big block switch, but it just doesn't. It's not that. But I guess these are.
Is it the feel or what?
It's the feel.
Well, you know, install it. If it works right, then run with it. If it doesn't, have switch on hand. I'm sure you got switches all over the place, right?
Yeah, and I've seen way dirtier routes in way expensive guitars. Like, much more expensive guitars. All in all, this looks pretty good. The headstock, I'm going to cut my own shape. You know how dangerous that is, guys. It's going to be ugly, but I'm going to try something, you know, just do what I can to make something cool. Two-piece.
Eddie Faye, I haven't thought about the carbon fiber thing. It might be something to look into.
Pretty light.
Yeah.
Could weigh it.
Now, is that a 3/4 kit or is it a full-size Mustang kit?
3/4. 3/4. Or no, I mean it's a full-size Mustang kit.
It's a full-size Mustang kit.
Yeah. Okay. So it's about 3 pounds on the body. 3, maybe a little bit over 3.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's fairly nice. If it wasn't for this little bit darker on that secondary wing, I almost want to you could just finish the wood. It would finish out good.
So, like, what? Just put clear on it and go
sand it.
You want to put the tint on it.
Sand it and then tint it, and then bring out as much as you can out of the wood, and then clear it.
Oh, yeah, amber tint it, right?
Something. Probably not amber. Probably like a mocha tint, lighter than like a mocha tint, kinda is what I would go for, like a grayish brown, kinda. is if I was going to tint it, but I'm not, because I've got all this nitro paint. I've got Inca Silver, I've got white, I've got a couple different blues. I've got the blue I already told you about, the Lake Placid blue, and then I've got what else? I've got a different blue. I think I have a red as well. So I don't know. I just got to figure out what I want to do with that.
Randy is looking forward to see what you do with that Mustang.
I'm thinking Inca Silver. And should
you may be thinking Inca Silver, but it's not really my thing. But if you want the silver in it, do the Lake Placid blue and then stripe it with the Inca Silver.
Yeah.
You're ready to stripe it with Inca Silver, right?
Well, then you basically paint the whole thing Inca Silver, right? And then you tape off your stripes. Or actually, I could probably get away with just, if I was just going to do Inca Silver stripes right here, just paint right here Inca Silver.
Yeah.
Do your stripes and then paint the whole thing blue. I don't know. Do you think? I think it should be like light relic, because it's going to be nitro, and nitro is going to be light and easy to damage, and I don't want to try to do it perfect with tons of gloss. So I kind of want to make it like semi. Oh, also the pickups that I wanted to use are white. I like that this is pearloid. That it's instead of white, it's a pearloid.
Oh, very nice. Patrick thinks the blue would look good.
The blue he thinks would look good. Let me show you real quick.
Yeah, Martian Murray, and welcome in Martian Murray, by the way, is saying silver and black.
I don't have black paint. I guess I could buy some black paint, which wouldn't be the end of the world. But so this is what the blue would look like. This is the Lake Placid blue that I have.
Keith wants to go completely traditional with the blue with the white stripes. Because
it could be blue with white stripes.
Yeah, that is what you think about when that is the natural thing you think about when you think about a Mustang, right?
What do you think of that?
I like it.
That color blue with the silver stripes.
I'm thinking so, but that's me. I'm weird.
Yeah, that might work though, and I have both the paints, so I could do that, and then I can paint the headstock.
Martian Murray is digging the blue, and Ryan is saying blue with white stripes down the body. Give it a Mustang racing stripe.
Beat me up for that internet for putting a stinger on that.
R2, if you've got to ask who farted, it's you, my friend.
Could be you, could be me. So what do you guys think of the kit in general? How much, what do you think?
So Wayne is saying he painted his first car 64 MG blue with white stripes.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's basically kind of how...
I think it's a nice little kit, 3/4 size. I like the white pearloid pickguard. I think it'll add to whichever way you go on your look, for sure.
So from the supplier I go to, just, they're very reasonable on the prices. You're $15, you're another $15, you're probably $10, you're $5, and then for pots and output jack, all that costs 10, 10, 5. So what are your 10, 20, 30? So you're $50-$60 in before you even talk about the and I'm not even counting the pickups because they're throwaway. But the body, then you have the body, seems pretty nice. And then a prefabricated neck, you didn't have to do anything, but I'll probably have to either level it or...
How does the back of the neck feel?
Like a like a Mustang neck, actually, like the Mustang I used to have. I'm just going to need to round and soften these edges, but they're fine. I mean, for what it is, you can bang this thing together. The thing that's going to take me the longest is sanding it and painting it, probably, and then doing the finish on the neck and all that. But shouldn't be that long of a build. It'll be fun to kind of knock it out.
Martian Murray, you can probably find anodized. There are enough people doing aftermarket pick guards. If you look on eBay and Amazon, you could probably find one that will fit.
There's a pack of strings in here that was going to be perfect for this build. They're somewhere. But they're like 11s or something. Oh, they're right here.
Is there a big end? Is there an end game plan with this guitar in terms of where it's going when you finish?
I don't have a predetermined customer for it yet. And the good thing about these guitar kits is that here's the thing: it's going to take me more time to do it, right?
Sure.
Because I'm going to customize it a little bit. I'm probably going to bring in this carve more when I sand it out. And maybe even put a little bit, because there is no belly carve. And guess what I have? I got a belly. So I might put, it wouldn't be hard to just, map out where you'd like your carve and just sand that in and sand this a little bit flatter. And then you have a super comfortable, very light, fairly inexpensive guitar. And that is, hand done from a kit. I wanted to put these 11 to 49s on it because with a short scale, I think that's going to work really good. So with some 11s, oh yeah, shorter scale, a little bit more beef on this on the tension. A little bit more tension is good.
So are you thinking sale on this? So you're thinking customers and user, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But then again, I say that, and I'm looking at 1, 2, 3 guitars that I don't even have listed, right? That are just here.
Mm-hmm.
I usually build them and then mess with them for a while and then list them. The nut here, let's talk about that. It is totally plastic, I think. So for me, that would come out just since you're building it, right? And you're doing it all from scratch, you might as well just knock that out. And I have a bunch of bone blanks a bunch of bones right there and just get it done. So, you guys like the blue, huh?
The blue was popular, yeah.
I could put the regular scale neck on it. There's a full-size rosewood neck. Nope.
So Eddie Frey is saying that the rumor has it that you're going to paint your Geo Metro British racing green with a white stripe, Jaguar spoke rims, and a racing number on the hood on each side of the door.
Dude, that thing is cherry. It is already the Ferrari red that is hard to find. It's that racing red. We call it Geo red.
And Martian Murray is saying is that 24 inches.
It is 24-inch scale length. Yes. Here, I'm going to come back to you in this way, and by doing this.
Of course, Wayne is saying he would round the body where it meets his leg to make it more comfortable when you're seated.
Yes. Oh, I could do that too. I could round it down there a little bit as well.
Yes, British Racing Green is a great color for a guitar as well.
Yeah, I made one that my wife chose all the colors, and it was a British Racing Green, and it sold. This guy bought it for himself for his birthday. It's kind of cool. He got a good guitar. It was a great one.
There you go.
So, what do you guys think? That's an inexpensive, fun little project that I can show off
So
along the way.
What is the cost on that body again? What is the cost on that kit, rather?
Shipped to my door, shipped $163.
Oh, that's not bad. And is it better? Is it better quality than you thought it was going to be, or?
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and say from $163 shipped to my door. I expected I expected the neck to kind of be useless. That's what I was most worried about, and it looks to me like this is like I can work with this. Oh wait, so wrong camera. Oopsies. There's some wood grain there.
There is a little bit. There's some grain in there, yeah, for sure. Now, do you have a headstock design in mind, or are you going with a traditional Mustang headstock, or?
You know how terrible the headstock that I made was, Charles. So, but I'm going to try it. I'm just going to do a design. I don't know. I'm going to make something. It's going to be something. It's going to be, I don't know. But I'm going to make my own design because I need to keep trying to make my own design. And then maybe I'll make something that's amazing. Or maybe it just won't be so shitty that I just hate it so much. Or maybe somebody will like it. I don't know. I'm going to draw a lot of shapes.
Eddie Faye says you should cut the headstock design like a Parker Fly.
Oh, dude, that's so funny. Did you already see that I cut up one like a Parker Fly already? Did I already say that? Because I already did. I'm just showing that picture.
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I already cut one. Exactly. It looks a lot like a Parker Fly, except the very end of it has a little eagle claw mouth at the end. Here, I'm going to go back over.
Welcome to Steve Rezer, and Steve is giving you words of encouragement, saying you can do it.
On what? Do what? I can do a headstock shape. Yeah, headstock shape is a tricky thing, right? Because it's such a personal. People love the Fender headstock, and it's hard to do anything.
Well, and Ben saying less shitty is a good goal to set,
right?
And so Wayne McConnell wants the lowdown on the frets. So you did talk about they need to be rounded off, but with a quick survey of it, are they are they level enough, or are you seeing where you're going to have to do a whole bunch of fret work?
Oh, well, I'm seeing that I'm going to have to replace the battery on my fucking calipers. That's no good. So, I have to set it up. I'd have to get tension on the neck first to really tell. But in the current state where it's a little bit back bowed,
you're not on camera anymore, so you know.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this, giving him the lowdown on the frets here. I could hold it here so you can see. They're not the worst. They're not the worst I've ever seen. So let's rock them.
So while he's rocking those, folks, what do you guys have on your benches? Let us know in the chat. Anyone working on it? A
little bit right there.
I know that Paul McNeary's got a bunch of bodies he hasn't begun with yet. I'm just saying.
I mean, that's pretty good. Wow, not bad. Oh, right there.
Yeah.
So that's a spot that'll need a little bit. That's pretty bad. And the second fret.
So was it the second and third frets?
Second and third. Maybe they could just get tapped down too. I could just maybe tap them
Yeah.
tiny bit.
So Ben has cleaned up. He cleaned up his bench a bit today, and he got his Made in Korea Epiphone LP back up and running. So
Nice. Oh hell yeah! He went and he played that Korean.
We get to see some more soldering videos because there hadn't been a good soldering video in a long time.
In a while. Don't watch.
Fellas got some output jacks that need to be handled. Just saying.
Don't watch this, Charles.
All right. Well, I'm surprised, Seth, because we're not getting updates on projects, and I know that people here have tons of projects. All right. So
I know what the hell.
An update. He has got a blue and white Mustang that needs pickups. The ones he bought don't drop in. So.
Oh, really? That's interesting that they don't. He bought pickups for a Mustang that don't drop in. Going to make me worry about my project.
I know you did that, but we want to see more. We want more.
These are the Bartolinis, and they're going to fit. They're going to fit no problem.
Bartolini's in the Mustang?
Yeah, why not? A little bit of Bartolini. I mean, I got white. I don't know if I have black.
Like curb dealers on a Jaguar.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right? Since I have them, or I could find something. I do have I could do a humbucker. I have a rail humbucker, and I could do that in the.
Seth, you've got to hear this. Martian Murray has a Jazzmaster, and it's going to be his pink Cadillac with a gold pickguard.
Ooh,
I'm liking that look.
You know, I'm all about the gold. Hey, did I tell you about the guy that's making me some custom pickups?
Oh. And Dennis sticking it to me. He says he wants to see a 12-string restrung after sitting under a desk for a year. We all have dreams.
We all have dreams.
Oh, too funny.
Well, I don't know where it went. Too many.
That's right. Come on back over.
I can't. I'm lost. Hold on. I can't find my way. Where? Hello. Okay. I found my way back to the...
Would you tell Sherman to let the goat out?
Oh my gosh. Oh, Sherman, get to work, you little... Hold on. I'm coming back over here. Okay.
All right, so Eddie Fay built an aluminum Les Paul shaped object, which he had anodized blue.
Oh,
and
nice.
He hasn't put the electronics in it yet, but he thinks he needs to strip off the fretboard and put a new one on it.
Oh boy.
That is a job.
That is a little bit of work involved with that scenario. A lot of work, actually, huh?
That's some dedication. It's like at that point, I might just get a new. I would buy a new neck rather than take the fretboard off.
It just depends on.
But I'm lazy like that.
Yeah, well, how beloved is that neck in particular, right? If not, then exactly, swap it out, get something different. But if you love it, and it
is a Les Paul shaped object, so maybe it's a neck in rather than.
Oh right, yeah. Then
maybe it's a glue in neck instead of a bolt on. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, man. So that's what we got on the bench. That's what we got coming down the road. Looks like I might do the. I think I got enough paint in there to get away with painting this thing, the Lake Placid blue, and do the Inca silver. Would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that idea. And of course, you're gonna have your traditionalists that want those stripes to be white, but I'm thinking it'll kill her with the Inca silver.
Yeah. What I was saying when I was lost over there is that there's this guy that's making me from Tennessee that's making me those pickups. He makes deliverance pickups, and he's sending them to me. They're like quarter pounder style, so they're crazy big pole pieces. And I was thinking maybe of using those, but I'm gonna have it's a Strat set. So why would I use a Strat set in a Mustang?
So Eddie Faye's up and he's the whole guitar is aluminum, so it's welded. It's aluminum. It is aluminum.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So he's out of luck there. And welcome in Martin, L&M Guitar Corner. He apparently he's chiming in. I think was saying he's got too many projects.
Right, and he's a guy that has a lot.
There is a guy that is dedicated to his projects. I mean, the amount of time that he spent on that 338 for his daughter to get it the way that he wanted. And
looks so amazing.
He's loving it. So I'm looking forward to seeing that as a completed project in her hands.
Oh, she's stoked. So stoked.
Okay, so Michael Krause snuck out and snuck back in. And currently he doesn't find, currently Martin is not finding the time to work on his kits. And that is something that I've been running into trouble myself here, where I've had a bunch of things happening in my life and things going on at work that are taking more time and finding it hard to get out in the workshop. So
it takes, and you have to let it happen naturally. You can't force it, or you start to have terrible things that happen. So it's better just to take the break and come back to it when you can. I've been doing the same thing. It's kind of nice to get this guitar kit for, that's so inexpensive and so it kind of inspires you to build when I might not be building, because it's almost, it just allows me to do it. So I'm going to see how good can I make this little thing for the amount of money that was, that's like not much money at all. Anyway, cool little hardtail bridge too, like top loader, which they don't make a lot of top loaders anymore. Very cool. Yeah, and hopefully by next week, I guess the first thing I'm going to have to start with is some sanding it down and getting it ready for paint, especially if I'm going to sand a little contour in there, which I think I want to do. And then it will be all about, because it's easy to put the guitar together, but you have to finish it first. You know that, Charles. Not easy, but
rocks.
Especially with the neck being completely unfinished. I have some vintage.
Oh, Ben, by the way, not only did I have Cracker Barrel for dinner last night, but I bought a meal home and had it for lunch today. So
yum. That's not bad. I mean, it had a couple of spots. Could have been way worse. Could have been way, way worse. So I'll take it. I'll go and finish it, and we'll see how it looks. So, yeah, man, pretty good. I like the workbench show idea. It was fun to be out in the,
There's a Cracker Barrel conversation going on in the background.
Yum. Now I'm hungry, dude. It's my dinner time. It's totally my dinner time. I'm having a mushroom quesadilla for dinner.
Ooh.
Yeah, delicious.
Mm-hmm. Is there spinach involved in that mushroom quesadilla?
Mm-mm. There could be arugula involved if I wanted to involve it, but there's no spinach. But
you're missing an opportunity, I think.
I'm just saying, it was already pre-made. There's no spinach. If I had a chance, I don't have spinach in the house anyway. But oh yeah, so good. So what do you got coming this week, Charles? It's Friday night, so you're getting ready for Chatting with Charles on Sunday morning.
We have Chat with Charles on Sunday with Symmetry, our guest, Trev. Will be in with us, so that is looking great.
Nice.
I need to book a guest for next week, and we need to figure out what we're doing next week, right?
Yeah.
And
we'll check in on these on the bench builds, because that'll keep me working to do something each week.
Yeah.
Right.
Sunday, so I will be in all my regular shows. I'll be in Chatting with Charles. I will be watching Music Therapy Labs. I'll be watching the OU812 crew I'll be watching Ben Coombs on Sunday, but I will be out in the workshop doing it. And so there might not be a lot of tagging for me, but I will be there.
Dude, I will be there on, Sunday I get off at 6. What time does Ben's thing start?
He starts at 7 my time, so 8 Eastern.
So 5 Pacific. So if you're still going, I could tune in and lurk as I drive. And then Monday night, I always usually watch Monday night because I'm off already from school.
Ben, actually, you have been a full-blown guest. I went back and looked at it. You have been a full-blown guest on Chatting with Charles. There is a Ben Coombs edition.
A Ben Coombs edition where, wow. Well, you can dive deep, though. He can go a few episodes.
Eddie, no, I am not a bachelor this weekend, but there's an agreement at my house. Saturday belongs to the missus, and Sunday is my day to watch my guitar stuff and work on guitars.
Beautiful. That's a pretty good mix. My every day is my day to do whatever I'm told to do.
And Martin's got a show idea for us for next week. He says, guilty pleasure songs you enjoy playing.
Oh, very good idea.
That's right, Michael. 7 Central.
7 Central Time. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So I'll be at Ben Coombs on Sunday if he's still going, and I'm tune in, and then definitely on Monday. I will be lurking in your zone on Sunday morning as I'm driving into work, and usually I'm on hanging out with Tony's crew.
Yep.
So
definitely, Tony's a good way to start the day on Sunday.
Good way to start the day with my coffee. If he goes on, sometimes he doesn't go on. So, but now I got projects and stuff, so it's cool because I can scurry down in the morning, check the paint, I'm gonna lay down another whatever, and then let it go during the day. So I like that aspect of being able to work on projects. I'm getting the workshop to a better state. So hey, I got to run up and I got to do dinner.
Before you run, there is a request. Could you ask Sherman how he feels about Central Time?
Sherman loves Central Time. It's Eddie that can't deal with it. He has to have it in Pacific Time. Pacific Time. It's the time that rhymes with specific.
Oh my
God. You guys fucking tuned into this. This is not your fault. You're provoking him.
Sorry. Sure.
Oh, with all that, folks, we Seth and I hope you have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you on Guitar Safari next week.
Come on, people.
Come on, people. Charles and me. About to take you on Guitar Safari. So turn on your computer, turn on your phone. 'Cause it's about to go down. One volume, one tone. Yeah, Charles and me. We're about to take you on Guitar Safari. Turn on your computer and turn on your phone. 'Cause it's about to go down.